CFX code trading system, and it's Tuesday the 15th of October 2019, and is the daily analysis for spot gold and dollar yen. Let's begin with spot gold. And after last week's dip lower, Friday hit a low for the week and started to recover. And yesterday was a small range spinning top inside a larger range spinning top on the Friday. So it's still consolidating, but it's managed to recover back above the daily 55 EMA. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. So late on Friday night, they managed to find support at its previous swing low and managed to recover and climb back up into the 38 fib retracement area. The weekly pivot for this week is at 1493.24 and it's hovering around there now after just climbing back up above this previous rising trend line that it fell from. And however, up above there's quite a number of resistance levels with the monthly pivot 1497.94, daily the 255 period EMAs are all bunched together around this same zone as well. So still consolidating in this narrow area. But it could be finding some support around this level here. And there was a previous swing high. It's at 1487.28. All right, and also after the positive environment at the end of last week on the phase 1 of the trade talks between US and China, starting this week there's been a cooling off with China still wants to continue further discussions before signing any deal, which will still take a few weeks to finalize. So the market is still a bit mixed and undecided about whether this phase 1 deal will be finalized. So above this resistance levels, if it does break above the monthly pivot and the 38 fib retracement, there is a key 1500 level as well that it needs to contend with. So this is a major resistance area, and if it does break higher, then it's probably targeting the 50% fib retracement, and depending on the news, it could push higher up to the weekly R1 if the news is not in favor of finalizing a trade talks or trade deal. However, if news is positive, then it could turn lower and targeting the 1480 level again, and this significant support zone. Alright, let's take a look at the dollar yen, which will be the inverse of spot gold. And after a positive close at the end of last week, has been the long wick spinning top on yesterday, so it's still consolidating with support from the 108 level and the 78.6 retracement level at 108, just above 108. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. So the previous swing highs will be a key resistance levels around the 108.50 with support from the 108 level. Weekly pivot for this week is at 107.90, so it's still well above that. Right, it did dip lower after a slight gap down at the start of the week, and after closing it, almost retesting the highs, and it fell lower before finding support just above 108 and climb back up to recover and consolidate in this upper range. Alright, so we'll still need to stay tuned to whether the negotiations will continue and drag further, or they will eventually finalize the deal and put it in writing. Alright, meanwhile, do check out my other videos on Euro, Cable, and Aussie dollar. And meanwhile, have a good trading week and cheers.